In this world, the heaviest burden is not what we carry in our hands, but what we hold in our hearts. The moment we let go, everything becomes lighter, freer. In a tranquil monastery nestled at the foot of a mountain, a young monk, newly joined, carried a past heavy with pain. Family conflicts had torn his home apart. His childhood was marked by struggles, and disappointments haunted his every thought. Despite the monastery's serenity, with its echoing bells and crisp air, he felt unrest. He saw problems everywhere, even where none existed. His mind, trapped in endless overthinking, turned the simplest moments into complex burdens, shadowed by memories that refused to fade. One day, overwhelmed by the weight in his heart, he knelt before his master, voice trembling. "Master, I'm exhausted. My past clings to me like a shadow. One dwell on old mistakes, current worries, and find no peace. What must I do?" The master, with kind eyes, smiled gently. "Come with me, my son." He led him outside, where morning sunlight filtered through the trees. Pointing to a distant hill, he said, "See that small hut on top? Our eldest monk, who left years ago for solitary meditation, lives there. He will give you the answer you seek." Hope surging, the young monk asked, "May I go now? I can't wait any longer." The master nodded, his gaze understanding. The young monk set off immediately, leaving the monastery and crossing rocky paths toward the distant mountain. The journey was arduous, the sun relentless, dust clinging to his robes. After a day of climbing, his legs shook, his breath came in gasps, and sweat soaked his brow. Finally, he reached the old monk's simple hut. The elder sat in meditation, still as the mountain, his breath one with the breeze. The young monk waited patiently, heart pounding with anticipation. When the old monk opened his eyes, their depth seemed to hold the wisdom of the world. The young monk bowed, voice choked. "Master, please save me. My mind is filled with painful memories, family torn apart, mistakes I can't forget. They torment me every moment. I want to be free from suffering and find peace. Please guide me." The old monk smiled warmly, his voice calm. "I'll give you your answer, but first, let's go to the village below for our midday meal. A disciple has invited us." The young monk nodded, hope burning bright. As they prepared to leave, the old monk picked up a large, heavy rock and placed it before him. "Carry this with you." The young monk hesitated, puzzled, but obeyed, heaving the rock onto his shoulder. The path down the mountain was steep and treacherous, stones rolling underfoot. At first, he thought the rock held a deeper purpose, so he carried it with resolve. But soon, his arms ached, his shoulders burned, his legs trembled. Sweat stung his eyes, and each step felt like dragging a mountain. The rock slowed him, nearly toppling him, while the old monk walked ahead effortlessly, unburdened. The young monk longed to drop the rock, but feared. What if this is my lesson? I must endure. He pressed on, pain growing with every step. Old memories surged, blending with the rock's weight, as if he carried his entire past on his shoulders. By the time they reached the mountain's base, he was exhausted, body aching, barely standing. To his surprise, the old monk sat under a tree, smiling serenely. Gasping, the young monk asked, "Master, why are you smiling?" "I'm in agony. This rock made my journey miserable. Please, tell me the lesson." The old monk replied gently, "How is your journey?" "Terrible," he answered, voice breaking. "The rock was too heavy, making everything a struggle, as if I carried the world." The old monk nodded. "Then why didn't you drop it?" The young monk froze. "But you told me to carry it." The old monk smiled. "I told you to pick it up, not to carry it the whole way. You could have let go any time, but you chose to suffer, believing it was necessary." Light broke through the young monk's mind, like dawn piercing the night. The old monk continued, "This journey mirrors your life. The rock is your past painful memories, regrets, worries. You've carried them so long, making your life heavy. But like this rock, you can let go any time. When you let go, you'll feel light, free. Why suffer when you don't have to?" Tears streamed down the young monk's face. He dropped the rock, its thud echoing like liberation. A profound relief washed over him, not just from his shoulders but from his soul. The painful memories seemed to dissolve, replaced by tranquility. The old monk placed a hand on his shoulder. "The past is gone. Only you keep it alive. Let go, and peace will find you. Don't let your mind imprison you. Live in the present, with a light heart and a free spirit." That day, the young monk learned life's greatest lesson. Freedom comes from letting go, not holding on. We often carry the weight of our past pain, regrets, failures without realizing we can release them. Like the young monk with the rock, we bear burdens, believing we must carry them forever. But the truth is, the past only holds power if we cling to it. When we let go, we free ourselves from suffering. Life becomes lighter, more beautiful, when we release what no longer serves us. Choose to let go of what weighs you down, and let peace guide your path. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to discover more lessons about letting go and peace. Comment yes if you felt this message, and live with freedom and lightness.